Hello, friend. Amelia Randolph Campbell here, story strategist and founder of the ARC method, continuing our exploration on change in this video series. The way we are talking about change this month has a single aim, and that is for you to feel equipped to create the changes needed inside of you to grow from, rather than shrink under, what has occurred, either expectedly or unexpectedly in your life. Let's story storm, the ARC version of brainstorming, some events that bring unwanted change. Change in dynamics with children or parents, being ghosted or cut off without closure, death of a loved one, loss of a friendship, conflict with the family, breakup or divorce, fired from a job, miscarriage or infertility, pet passing away, loss of a mentor or community member, loss of physical possessions, moving unwillingly, roommate or partner moving out, forced downsizing, sudden shift in responsibilities, career pivot forced by circumstance, retirement before feeling ready, sudden debt or expenses, illness or diagnosis, injury or surgery, aging-related changes, political or social unrest, unexpected fertility, hormonal shifts, change in how others see you, body image changes, entering midlife or elder years, end of a long chapter, others evolving while you feel stuck. All of these have an emotional aftermath, often a long one. The stories that we write in ourselves during that period of time is what I'm here to focus on. Change makes us feel vulnerable, and in a state of vulnerability, we are so much more at effect from the external, more prone to take in and read into what we see and hear. At the same time, we're also vulnerable to the worst thoughts we have about ourselves, coming from ourselves. It's a double whammy. All of this has the potential to hijack and rewrite what we actually believe about our story. So I intend for this period, during the aftermath of change, to be for processing your reactions honestly, and then just as authentically taking back the pen. What I'll share next are the results of my Question Your Story exercise, something adapted from scene study work that I did as an actor, designed to clarify and alchemize your relationship with specific events and people, and to alter your state of belief of what's real for you, so that you connect to more of a sense of choice and healthy self-leadership going forward. For our purposes today, we're going to work on the event of getting fired. I've worked with several clients on this in the past year, and even if it hasn't specifically happened to you, as you listen, you can allow for it to resonate across other areas of surprise upheaval in your life, and experience a whiff of shifting that way. So with my one-to-one clients, we dive deeply into the details to create these stories, like what exactly happened, who were the people involved, what the history has been, what the hopes and dreams were, etc. For our purposes today, I made all of the details up. The questions asked to get these answers remain the same. Today, I'm just sharing the results of those questions. So first, we tell the truth about the dark side of experiencing getting fired in what I call the black hole story. This story is titled The Gut Punch. In the gut punch, I am a taken advantage of fool of an employee, a small and naive nobody who thought I was more. I'm dealing with my cold, two-faced, so-called community who passed me over and are moving on their high horses. I want them to know my pain and feel my loss. I want them to fail. So I lash out, I dig in my heels, I show them I hate. This makes me feel ashamed, unseen, taken advantage of, furious, scolded, foolish, sick, sad, angry, betrayed, dumb, stupid, left behind, vengeful, insane, hateful, self-hating, frustrated, helpless, stung, bitter, ugly, nasty, caved in, hurtful, hurt, stubborn, angry, stuck, spinning, cut off, dumb, exposed, panicked, betrayed, sad, frayed, alone, stupid, a speck. Oh, that felt terrible. But the truth lives in there. It feels true, and importantly, it is the truth of all that is feared to be true. Here, we articulate it full out, all in one place. For the processing and releasing, it's important not to try to fix any of it or to get over any of it, but simply to lean all the way in. Honoring it to yourself is important because everything in this story wants to be seen and heard. So we see it full out, so full out, that we end up gifting ourselves the experience of knowing its black hole energy and a story. This clearly goes in one direction and is only able to create more of what it's made of when we engage in it. This story in full is not the door to ever be able to walk through to get to a desired way to feel, be, or do. And this story in parts can pull you back into the fray. I recommend getting up to speak this out loud. Shake out the body, yell, cry, whatever comes to physically process some release. Now, what we're going to do is invite the mental and emotional focus to be led in an entirely different direction by asking the questions from the opposite angle and uncovering what else is absolutely true. This is the realignment story, titled Flying Free. In Flying Free, I am a talented, vibrant woman who is wholly connected to my purpose and an asset to anyone I work with. I am observing a group who got carried away with interests that aren't aligned to me anymore, and who are actually acting as agents in a way that I will understand soon. I want them to be as free from me as I am from them for our next steps in peace. So I simply recognize. I release myself to my own path. This makes me feel honest, willing, free, higher, lighter, expansive, knowing, self-forgiving, relieved, spunky, joyous, sovereign, observant, wise, floating, connected, supported, calmed, trusting, empowered, self-sufficient, excited, anticipatory, open, wild, accepting, attuned, grounded. This is all just as and far more true. And it's fully in your power to experience it and choose it. You can go everywhere and anywhere you want from here. And it's because you give yourself what you need and take all the power back from the external. Stay tuned for the next video, which will explore when things change for the better and how to prep your mind and emotions between the time the news comes and the time the new thing starts so that you meet your new level while minimizing self-sabotage. Remember, you have access to my Reimagining Change workbook available to you through the end of the month. The link is below. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'll see you next time. This video is part of a month-long focus on change. Be sure to check out the entire Reimagining Change playlist here on YouTube to catch the other support videos on this topic and share it with the people you love who are going through it. Once again, my name is Amelia Randolph Campbell, story strategist and founder of the ARC Method, here to help you author your experiences through intentional thought and emotional alchemy. See you next time.